Alrighty, guys, it's welcome back to the channel as we get ready for another Marvel Madness matchup here with Peter Porker. We're trying Peter Porker, aka Spiderham, once again, but this time he's going to be going up against Ultron. We're going to see how well he does against Ultron, and that battle we had yesterday with Spiderham versus Green Goblin was just insane. I'm certainly hoping we don't run into that issue today. So Ultron here with the standard deck and the under attack recommended group. And we'll move that up out of the way. All right, shuffle. And so we're going to play with the Ultron drones. Each face-down drone minion engage with the player as a base scheme of 1, a base attack of 1, and a base hit points of 1. After a face-down drone minion is defeated, place that card in the owner's discard pile. Alright, Peter Porker, we're going to try and use your broken ass. We're going to try and use your broken ass. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Professor, Power and All This, Adventure Mansion, Ham It Up, Organic Webbing, and Nick Fury. Jesus, I'm gonna reshuffle. I don't like that hand, and I'm not gonna mulligan from that shit either. So, well, let's try and reshuffle here. Too many. Can't have Professor and. Can't have Professor and Nick Fury in the same hand. That's crazy. Especially for a mulligan. Like, let's try these 6 and see if we get anything better. Last Stand, Maria Hill, Clarity of Purpose. Last Stand, Clarity and Purpose, and Nick Fury. That's much better. Because we have our Clarity of Purpose. And we got our Nick Fury. And maybe a Maria Hill. We'll keep these 3. We'll ditch those. We get 3 new cards. Hamming up the Triscon. And you make the call. Okay. Lovely. So. And then we put this down. Each player puts the top card of their deck face down, engage with them as a drone minion. Okay. And the comes in with nothing. Okay. So we definitely want Clarity of Purpose for you make the call. This comes in ready. She will immediately do damage to us, which will give us a resource, and then anytime we take damage, we get a resource as well. So we get 2 resources from that. We're going to bring in Nick Fury for these 2 resources, plus these 2 resources. And Nick Fury's going to have us draw 2, 3 cards. 1, 2, 3 cards. All right. All right, that's good. Maria Hill's going to come into play for some energy. When she comes into play, we draw a card. You're ready. You're ready. We're going to use Last Stand. When an ally makes an attack, you're going to get +3 to that attack. We're going to have Nick Fury do an attack. He's going to take 1 damage, but he's going to get 2. +3 is 5 damage. And he's down to 12 hit points. Very good. We're switching. Oh, we had switched over to Alter Ego, by the way. So we can use Clarity of Purpose, because that is a hero resource. So Rahil is going to attack, do 1 point of damage to the drone and get rid of it. Might keep these actually. Let's see. Nick Fury did his attack. Maria Hill did her attack. Spiderham is going to attack for 1. He's down to 11. And I'm going to keep these 2 cards and draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Nope, I don't get 6. I'll get 5 because I'm in Alter Ego. Sorry. Shuffle that back together. 5 cards. Clarity of Purpose. Make the Call, Ham It Up, Web of Life and Destiny, and Organic Webbing. Already everything. Ultron will get 1 at the start of his turn. He will go to attack us. Nick Fury will jump in the way. After Ultron attacks you, choose to either place 1 threat in the main scheme or put the top card. We're going to add the threat. And he attacks us with Ultron heals 1 damage for each drone minion engaged with you. We have nothing. Ha ha ha. So that's going to be 2 points of damage, which is not enough to knock out Nick Fury, but he's going to go away at the end of the round anyways, so we're just going to remove him. Then we have a encounter card. When revealed, each drone minion engaged with the hero attacks. If there are no attacks made this way, put the top card of your deck into play face down, engage with you as a drone minion. Okay. Alright, so that's it. Back to our turn. Once again, we're going to Clarity of Purpose, do a damage, get 2 resources. 1 from the resource from this, and 1 for taking damage. Rahil is going to attack and knock out this drone minion. I'm going to make the call and bring in... Ooh, I could bring the professor in, or I can bring... Oh, before we do this, we're going to ham it up, and we're going to remove 1 threat from a scheme for each toon counter. There's 2 toon counters, so we're going to remove 2 threats. Now, what do I want to do? I think we're going to make the call. Do we want Professor? It would cost us 3 resources. Maria Hill would get us a card. Yeah, let's do Maria Hill. She seems to be working out pretty good for us. So it's going to take us 2 resources to pay for her. We'll bring her in. You make the call, and we get to draw a card. Boom. Which allows us to play Web of Life and Destiny for these 3 cards. She comes in ready. Ignore the resource cost of this if your identity has the... Oh, actually, hang on a second. It doesn't cost us anything to bring that in. Response after Web Warrior ally leaves play, choose a player. That player draws a card. Okay, and then we can, because of that, we can play Organic Webbing, which gives us +1 to our thwart. And then we can exhaust this and remove a tune counter to ready a Spiderham. So we will pay for these 2 to bring this in. Okay. Lovely. We don't have anyone really good at damaging anyone. I guess we'll have Maria Hill attack. He's down to 10. And Spiderham will attack. He's down to 9. And we'll ready everyone. Let's ready these up. Okay, she took consequential damage there. She did an attack. Okay. Draw 5. Wait, unless I want to flip down. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got Avenger Mansion, Captain Americat, the Huge Wooden Hammer, Swinging Web Pig, and Genius. These are some 5 really good ones for us. Alright, he's going to get 1 at the start of his turn. He's going to attack us. I'm going to let him attack us. It's going to be 2 plus nothing is 2 damage. We're down to 8. And because we took damage, we get a resource. And then, after he attacks us, we either have to add a token or put a thing in engage with us. We will... Maria Hill can take it out, so we'll use that. We will bring that in. Then we have an encounter. Encounters Ultron's Imperative. When revealed, the first player puts the top 2 cards of their deck face down. Engage with them as a drone minion. Okay. And this comes in with 2 per person. Okay, so now we have 3 minions and a side scheme. But, once again, we do this. Get 2 resources. Take a damage. We're down to 7 hit points, though. We do want to put in the big hammer because that gives us +1 to our attack. And also, when we do a basic attack, it gives us +2 to damage. So we want to bring this in. We also would like to bring in Americat. We got 3 resources for this. We got 2 resources for this. It doesn't leave us much for the Avenger Mansion, though, does it? We could spend those 3 and this for the Avenger Mansion. But then we can only get either this or this in. We are starting to get swarmed by guys, and we don't have enough guys to get rid of all of them. So first things first, Maria Hill is going to attack, which will knock her out, but she will take out one of these drones. I am going to bring in the hammer. Bring in the hammer for some genius. Okay, now So I'm going to have Spiderham attack for 1. Knock this out. Then I'm going to have, I'm going to use the huge hammer. When Spiderham makes a basic attack, exhaust the huge hammer and remove a tune counter from Spiderham. So remove a tune counter. Spiderham gets +2 to the attack. Oh no, that's his +2. I'm sorry. So I am going to attack. I'm not going to do any of that. This is the one I want, right? Exhaust, organic webbing, and remove a tune counter. Ready Spiderham. Yep, so I'm going to exhaust this and remove a tune counter, which I just did, from Spiderham to ready Spiderham. So I'm going to ready him. And I'm going to have him attack again to get rid of this last minion. And then I'm going to have him flip down. To alter ego. No, am I? Am I? No, because we can't. We can confuse him. Yes, we're gonna do this first though, because this is a hero action. So we're going to spend 3 resources to Swinging Web Pig. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's down to 3 hit points. And confuse him. Then I will switch. Then I will flip down. We're not going to be able to do this, unfortunately. That's kind of a bad thing, though. We're going to get an extra encounter card. What is what it is. We're going to ready everything. And draw. We're going to keep him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the Daily Bugle. We got Spider-Man, some strength, some team building exercise, and Captain America, and I don't think so. Which is a reveal a card from the encounter deck, remove a tune counter from. Ooh, we don't currently have one. That's kind of a bad thing, isn't it? Okay, he gets 1 at the start of his turn. He goes to scheme, but he's confused, so he doesn't scheme. Now we have 2 encounters. 1 because of 1, and then 1 because of this. First one is an alter ego. This card is going to gain Surge. Ultron schemes. Discard the top card of your deck for each threat placed this way. He's going to scheme through. It doesn't matter how much he gets. Other than 3, 4 scheme. discard the top card of your deck for each threat placed this way. So, for each threat placed, he's only going to place one threat because that's going to, that is going to complete this. Because it was at 2, he only needs 3. Ultron schemes, discard the top card of your deck for each threat placed this way. So we're only going to discard one card. Because he schemed out. So let's look at 2A. When revealed, each player puts the top card of the deck into play face down with them engaged as a drone minion. Force response. After placing threat here during step 1 of the villain phase, each player must choose either place 2 threat here or put the top card of their into play face down engaged with them as a drone minion. Okay. That's the first encounter. Second encounter card is attached to the Ultra drone's environment. Each drone is going to get +1 attack and +1 hit point. This is super bad. We can spend 1 of each resource to remove it. Okay. That is an attachment. It's not a... it doesn't matter. We don't have a threat there anyway. So, that's kind of a bummer. So we're gonna so this is right. So that goes away. All right, we're gonna bring out the Daily Bugle for some strength, and we're gonna immediately do that to put a counter on Spiderham. Am I going to recover? Yes, I'm going to recover. Go all the way back up to 12. And when I recover, I put a token on here. Then I'm going to flip over. And when I do that, I'm going to use my Clarity of Purpose to put 2 more tokens on there. So I got 4 tokens on them now. Two. We would like to get rid of this, though. So let's see. Can we get rid of that? Oh, actually, look at that. We have physical, energy, and mental. Physical, energy, mental. Discard. To get rid of that. We will get rid of that. We're going to spend those 3 resources to get rid of it. And then we're going to bring in Americat for 3 resources. He comes in ready. Okay. So Americat is going to immediately thwart for 2 to get rid of this. We cannot get that anymore. Cannot do that anymore. That is for sure. RJL Network. Spiderham is a fun one to play. Hey, how you doing, buddy? First time I played him was yesterday, last night. So we have 1 more, so we're exhausted there. I don't think we can get rid of this drone, so that's going to be a problem, but we'll ready up. Ready, and ready. We're going to draw back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got SBDR Farnley. Hogwash, the Power in All of Us, The Repellent Pig, and Cartoon Physics. There's some good cards there. Alright, he's going to get 1 at the start of his turn, and now, after placing threat here during step 1 of the villain phase, each player must choose to either place 2 threat there, or put the top card of their deck into play face down, engage with them. So we're going to put 2 more threat there this time. Then Ultron is going to attack us. We are going to let him attack us, I believe, because we're at 12 hit points. We're going to let him attack us with 2 plus 2 is 4. There goes our obligation. So 4 damage. Down to 8. But we take a resource. So we're up to 2 resources. Then this will attack us for 1. Boom. And we'll get a second resource from that. Damage. And then we have an encounter. And the encounter is Ultron deals 2 damage for each drone minion engaged with you. So he's going to get 2 hit points. After Ultron attacks you, choose to either place 1 threat in the main scheme or put the top card of your deck into play face down, engage with you. So we would have had to add 1 there because I missed that. He's repaired, and we are ready to rock and roll. Okay, back to our turn. We already have 3 resources, though. So we got plenty of resources. We're down to 7 hit points, unfortunately. Well, it's SDPR to the rescue. And we're going to use the power in all of this to pay for that. He comes in ready. And he is going to thwart for 2. He's going to thwart for 2. And take 1. I'm sorry, he's going to take, he's not going to thwart for 2. He's going to attack and then thwart. So he's going to attack for 1. So he takes the 1 damage. Attacks for 1, which is going to be this minion. And then the second time he thwarts so we can get him back into our hand, of course. Which is fine because what we're going to do is hogwash. We're going to spend 1 resource to bring in hogwash. Remove a tune counter from Spiderham. Loudly read the card's flavor text. Bam, pow, whack, smack, boink. Choose to either deal 5 damage to a minion or remove 5 threat from a scheme. Oh, we can only deal 5 damage to a minion, though. We can't do 5 damage to him. So I guess we're going to remove 5 threats. Which is not what I was hoping. I was hoping to knock him out. But that's alright. We're going to do 5 threats. Okay. I am going to play Cartoon Physics, and it's going to cost us 1 resource. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is, you ready for this? Oh, I forgot when he came into play to shuffle. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, that's all right. So, Captain America is going to attack for 2. He's going to take his second damage. He's going to attack for 2. It's going to knock him down to 3. No. Am I going to do that? Hang on a second. If we flip him over, what happens when he flips over? When Ultron, okay, nothing. Okay, so nothing. So we can flip him over. That's fine. All right, so Americat's going to attack for 2. It's going to knock him down to 3. Then I am going to attack with my big, huge wooden hammer. I get +1 to an attack, so attack +1 is 2. And then I get +2, so it's 4 damage. Boom, boom, boom. That's going to knock him out. We're going to stage 2 of Ultron. And he comes in with 22 hit points. What? 22 freaking hit points. And that is used up. Okay, and that one did an attack. Do I want to flip down? I don't think I want to flip down right now. So we're going to ready everyone. Wait a minute. Do I want some more resources? Yes. We'll take a damage down to 6. But we get 2 resources for that. Okay. So let's ready everyone. I'm going to keep the pig. And 1, 2. So we're going to get an encounter card. And shuffle up. Okay, here we go. This ability to get like resources for just taking a damage is crazy. Crazy good. Like he is super good. Like you can just get all your cards in play. You cannot lose, I don't think, as Spiderham with this ability. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We get swinging pig, clarity of purpose, and energy. Okay. All right. So he gets 1 at the start of his turn. Then we have to either add 2 more, or put the top card engaged as a drone minion. We're gonna add 2 more. Then he goes to attack us. And Captain America is going to jump in the way, I believe. When Ultron attacks you, put the top card of your deck face down, engage with you as a drone minion. Until the end of the attack, Ultron gets +1 attack for each drone minion. So, he's going to get 2, 3, plus this. So yeah, Americat's going to jump in the way. We can't take that much damage. And it would have been 1. So Americat is unfortunately gone. Okay. Unfortunately. And then we have this drone minion who will attack us for 1. But that gives us another resource. Then we're going to have 2 encounters. Cards. 1 because we decked ourselves, and then 1 for normal. So first one, the villain and each minion engaged with you attacks. Oh, that's not good. So he's going to attack us again. Oh, wait a minute. He is just a cartoon when a web warrior ally. He's not a web warrior ally. I need to get more web warriors, but okay. He left. He's a web warrior. Okay. So Ultron's attacking us. We got nobody to... Well, we got SPDR to block it, but if we do that, we will lose him forever. But I think we're going to have him block. So, when Ultron attacks you, put the top card of your deck into play face down, engage with you with the drone minion. So we got another drone minion on us. And he's going to get +1 to his attack. So, 2, 3, 4. So, yes, SPDR is going to come in the way. Nothing there, so we can ignore it. But SBDR is going to get destroyed, which is kind of stinks because we're hoping to get him back into our hand. But that stinks. And then we have 2 drone minions attacking us. So first one is going to do 1 damage and get us a resource. And the second one is going to do 1 damage and get us another resource. So we have 6 resources. Then we have another encounter. If he attacks us again, then we're really screwed. Each drone minion engaged with the hero attacks. If no attacks are made this way, put the... Okay, so he is going to attack us. So these 2 are going to attack us. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Oh, when the Web Warrior, which is this guy, leaves play, choose a player, the player draws a card. So we should have drawn a card. Oh, good. And now we can make the call and bring him right back. Nice. Actually, we can bring in Americat as well. So I'm debating. These guys are going to attack us. Now we could block with this and prevent all damage but 1, but that doesn't make any sense. So first guy is going to do a damage and get us a resource. Second one is going to do the same thing. We're down to 1 hit point, my friends, but we got... I think I took the resources, actually, already. So we have 6 resources, which is plenty of resources. So obviously we got to flip over and we're going to recover. Before we do that, though, we're going to make the call. We're going to make the call. Play the printed cost of an ally in any player's discard pile. Put that ally into play under your control. I'm going to put... let's bring in Captain Americat. And when we do this, we place a tune counter on there. Holy crap. We do need to pay for him, though, which is going to be 1, 2, 3. Pay for him. All right, after he enters play, give someone a high 5, place a tune counter identity, and shuffle 1 Spiderham card from your discard. Oh, I almost forgot that again, but I don't have literally any because we just shuffled. So I don't have that. Okay, that's fine. He comes in ready. Now this time he is going to instantly just punch this. Okay, get rid of that. All right, we are going to Swinging Web Pig. It's going to cost us 3 resources. 1, 2, 3. And we're going to deal 6 damage to an enemy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's down to 16. And confuse him. We are then going to use our clarity of purpose. No, we can't because that would kill us. So don't do that. We are going to bring in some more Swinging Web Kick. I'm going to use energy and clarity of purpose to pay for it. It's going to do 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And confuse him, but he's already confused. Now I'm going to flip down. I'm going to heal for 5, which brings us back up to 6. And after you make a basic recovery, place a tune counter here. And then As an alter ego action, exhaust the Daily Bugle and place a 2 counter on Peter Porker. So we're getting resources just by flipping back down, which is awesome. Okay, we got 1 minion there. Nothing we can do about that. All right, so we're going to draw back up 1. I don't think so. Last Stand. Nick Fury. Professor. I cannot believe how many times I've had Nick Fury and the Professor together. And the power in all of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We should be able to get both of them out, though. Okay, he gets 1 at the start of his turn, and then after placing threat here during the step 1 of the villain phase, each player must choose to either place 2 threat here or put the top card. We're going to put, he only needs 10 to complete this. He is confused, so he can't scheme. So we will put 2 more there. And then he is confused, so he can't do anything there, but we are going to get an encounter card. The encounter card... Oh, wait. This guy will scheme. So he schemes for 1. He will scheme for 1. So we're up to 2, 4, 6, 7. Now he's confused, but we have an encounter card, and the encounter card is... No! That is a treachery card. Hang on. I don't think so. Hero interrupt. When you reveal a card from the encounter deck, remove 1/2 encounter from Spiderham. Boom. Oh, wait. No, I can't because I'm an alter ego. Cannot remove a counter from Spiderham. Oh, no. He's going to freaking scheme out on us again. Son of a bitch. It's a good thing he's only got 10 hit points. He's going to die, so it doesn't necessarily matter. He's going to scheme with 2. When Ultron attacks you, he's not attacking us, he's scheming. So it's 2. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. What? He's up to 2. He is up to 5 hit points. Okay. So he's going to scheme for 2. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Actually, he didn't pop it. He only schemed for 2. This guy doesn't scheme, though, I don't believe. Just the villain, right? Hey, Timothy, what's going on? The villain schemes. Yeah, so these guys would not scheme. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. He did not scheme out on us. What a jerk. What an idiot. Oh my gosh. We win. He's only got 10 hit points. We were going to win anyways. Maybe. It's not a for sure yet. Let's see. Can we do this? Nick Fury can do 4 damage. He can do 2 damage. That's 6 damage. And I can do 4 damage. Yep. Okay, it's over. Wait a minute. Why am I should have readied everything. Sorry. Should have readied everything at the end of our turn. We're not going to heal. We're just going to flip over. Wait. Before we flip over, we can use the Daily Bugle again. Put another token on here. Then we'll flip over. We got 4 resources to bring in Nick Fury. Nick Fury is going to do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's down to 6 hit points. Captain America is going to do 2 damage and then get knocked out. So he's down to 4 hit points. And then I can use my huge wooden hammer to do 4 damage and knock him out. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. And we didn't even need Nick Fury doing 2 damage to kill this. Woo, yay! Wow. Nice. Very, very nice. These resources, jeez. Getting all these resources just makes the game almost broken. Almost broken. Almost broken. And he would have gone to stage 3, but didn't quite make it, did you, buddy? No, you didn't. But we are going to try it again because I want to see how well we can do one more time. He's got 17 hit points. We have all of our stuff coming back. So it's good to know about that. You have to be in hero form to use that. What's it called? What is it called? I don't think so. You have to be in hero form to be able to use that. So, okay. Keeps you from trying to flip down as much, I guess. I guess it makes sense. Are we going to try this one more time against Ultron? See how well we can do. Just to see. Let's start with 12 hit points, say. Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's see what we got. Oh, wait, we got to shuffle his deck up. Okay. Avenger Mansion, the huge wooden hammer, repugnant plague. Web of Life and Destiny hamming up, and I don't think so. We're gonna shuffle up and try again. I'm not even gonna mulligan that crap. Let's try that again. We're gonna try one more time. I don't think I shuffled very good, so we're gonna try again. Oh, and I'm on the wrong side. Let's flip it up. Alright, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Last stand. Huge wooden hammer. Warrior of the Great Web. Clarity of Purpose. Maria Hill. I'll take those 2. Do I want this? I do want my huge hammer as well. I can't get it all. We don't need those 2. We do need these 4. So we're going to just dig for 2 more. Power Novice and Swinging Web Pig. Okay. We're going to immediately flip over. So we don't have anything. We do need this. Immediately, which we're going to use with what? What are we going to use to pay for that? Is it going to be Maria Hill? No, not going to be Maria. Oh, wait, we need top card. Guess it's going to be the wooden hammer. No! Yeah, I guess it's going to have to be the wooden hammer to pay for this. Damn it. I will then ready to get 2 resources and take a damage. I'm going to pay for the mansion with these 2 resources and the power and all this. I will then immediately use the mansion to draw a card. Ooh, damn. We did not get what we were hoping for. We're going to have to bring in Maria Hill for these 2 cards. And draw a card. Okay. Maria Hill will instantly attack. Get rid of this minion. Take a consequential damage. Spiderham will attack for 1 because he got rid of his hammer. And we will hold this card and ready everything up. So, ham it up. Clarity of Purpose, Nick Fury, the Daily Bugle, and the Tri-Skeleton. He gets 1 at the start of his turn. He goes to attack us. After he attacks you, choose either place the threat in the main scheme or Maria Hill's going to jump in the way, I think. I don't want to take that much damage yet. 2, though it'll give us a resource. It's going to be an attack of 2. I don't know what this card is, though. Yeah, Maria Hill's going to jump in the way. Choose to either spend a physical resource or put the top card of your deck into play face down as a drone minion. I don't literally have a physical resource. I have 4 mental and an energy. So I guess it's coming down as that. So the attack is just 2. Unfortunately, it's just 2. But it's enough to knock her out. And then this guy attacks us for 1. That will give us a resource. That will give us a resource. Now we have an encounter. Discard and upgrade or support you control. We will discard Clarity of Purpose. Because I happen to have another one in my hand. Okay. It's our turn. Yay! Okay, first things first, Adventure Mansion draws us a card. We will spend the resource to bring in Clarity of Purpose, which will instantly go, do a damage to us, and get us 2 resources. We're then going to bring in Nick Fury for 4 resources, which is going to be these 2, plus these 2, these 4 resources to bring in Nick Fury. Nick Fury is going to have us draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. He is also ready to attack or thwart or whatever he wants to do. But I think he's going to wait and see. We can have him attack us. And we get to draw 3 cards. We're going to, boom, stick out your tongue at the villain, and the villain attacks you, but we get to draw 3 cards. So the villain attacks us. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's do this in order. Nick Fury is going to attack and do 2 damage. 1, 2. It's down to 14. Then we're going to play this card. Actually, no. We're going to do this. Hmm. Damn. We're gonna put in cartoon physics, and that's gonna cost us a resource. We're gonna have to get rid of the organic webbing. I hate to do it, but okay. So that is there. Now I think we will play this card, stick out your tongue at the villain, and the villain attacks us. So the villain's going to attack us. Nick Fury's going to jump in the way. It would be 2, 3, 4 damage, which is enough to knock out Nick Fury. Oh, no. So Nick Fury was exhausted because he attacked. So I'm going to have to undo that attack. So Nick Fury didn't attack. Yep, I got it. Hey, Timothy, it was fun watching. Going to be on the lookout for more. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. So he couldn't be exhausted. He couldn't have attacked and then defend. So he isn't going to attack. He's just going to defend. And there we go. So I took the 2 damage back off of him. But now we get to draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oof. What do we want? 3 for this. Yep. All right. We're going to bring in the Halo Carrier. We're going to play the Power in All of Us and the Last Stand. Okay. And the Last Stand. To pay for this. And then I'm going to use this. And Spider-Man to pay for the Daily Bugle. Jeez, he can get out a lot of cards. Man, oh man, he can get out a lot of cards. All right. And I haven't even done anything yet. So Spiderham's going to attack. Get rid of this. Do I want to flip over is the question. He will scheme out if I do that. So I'm going to say no. We're not going to flip down. We're going to get 5 cards. Strength. I don't think so. The Last Stand. The Swinging Pig, Web Pig, and make the call. Nice. All right, he gets 1 at the start of his turn, and he's going to attack us. We're just going to let him attack us. It's 2 plus 0 is 2 damage. Boom, boom. And we get a resource for that. Then, after he attacks us, we either place a threat there or we place a card down as a minion. The minion will attack us. Boom. We will take a damage and get another resource. Okay. And now we have an encounter. Right? We have not had the encounter. Ultron deals 2 damage for each drone minion engaged. He can't because he's at... wait a minute. No, he can. He can gain 1 point back. He was at 16. He can go back up to 17. So, no surge for you, buddy. No surge for you. So, back to our turn now. Adventure Mansion to draw a card. Captain America. Clarity of Purpose. Gives us a damage. Gives us 2 more resources. We have 4 resources to play with now. We also have the Helo Carrier. We do need to flip down. Let's make the call. Who are we going to call is the question. Who are we going to call? Are we going to call Nick Fury? Or are we going to call... Oh, we don't... Where is Nick Fury? Spider-Man? Maria Hill or Ghost Spider? I thought we had Nick Fury, but that must have been last game. Let's go. We're going to make the call and bring in Maria Hill. So make the call. We're going to pay 2 resources to bring in Maria Hill. She's going to instantly attack. Kill this. I'm going to play my swinging web pig. I have to do that right now because I have to think about it. It's going to deal 6 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's down to 11. And confuse him. We're going to bring in Captain America. He's going to ready. And he's going to thwart. Taking a damage for 2. Removing that. That's out. And it costs us 3 resources. 1, 2, 3. They don't play, I don't think so. No, I'm going to hold. I'm going to... am I going to... let me think about that. It's an event. It's an interrupt, so I have to hold it in my hand. And if I flip down, which I'm thinking about doing... In fact, I am going to flip down. And I'm going to recover back up to 10. And recover back up to 10, but with this, I get to add another resource. And after you make a basic recovery, place a 2 counter here. So two resources there. Yeah, I'm coming out. Give it a few minutes. Okay, so I'm going to hold this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. So he gets 1 at the start of his turn. He's confused, so he cannot scheme. And then we get an encounter. And the card is going to surge because we're an alter ego. The villain is going to scheme. Well, that stinks. He's going to break through. It is 2, or no, 1 plus 1 is 2, but that's enough to scheme through this. Each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down, engage with them as a minion. And we go to 2B. Okay. That stinks. Like a double scheme. Like this, it was a discard surge, and then it went into the villain schemes. But we just knock him out. That's fine. Okay. Our turn. Daily Bugle. Oh, wait. We should ready everything up. Ready everything up. Daily Bugle. It's going to give us a token. We're up to 3. I don't need to heal, so we're going to flip over. We're at 5, and we're ready. So I'm going to flip over. Okay, it's going to get crazy. We're going to draw a card. All right, Maria Hill, boom, boom, boom. She's going to punch this and knock it out. Let's get rid of this right away. Maria Hill. Okay, you ready for this? We're going to go crazy. We got 10. We're going to go down to 9 hit points. We're going to get 2 more resources. We have 7 resources to play with. We're going to bring in the Professor for 3. 2, 3. He's going to confuse you. Then we're going to make the call. I think it's going to have to be Spider-Man this time. I like Maria Hill, but I think it's got to be Spider-Man. And we got to spend 3. These are wild resources, so to bring him in. And the Professor is ready as well. Unfortunately, it was kind of a waste to bring him in. We are going to spend a Clarity of Purpose to bring in a Hogwash, remove a tone counter from him, and deal 5 damage. He's down to 6. We are going to spend some energy to bring in a team building exercise. I'm going to use Clarity of Purpose, which I think I already did. I already did that, and I forgot to mark it. I do have a helicarrier, though. Spider-Man's going to attack for 2. He's down to 4. Americat's going to attack for 2. He's down to 2 hit points. That is it, right? Yes, we're going to ready everyone. Ready everything. Now he's in big trouble. So, unfortunately, we're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is going to give us another encounter card. Unfortunately. But we have, I don't think so, and we are in Spiderham mode, so we can hopefully Prevent some kind of treachery BS from happening. Okay. So, he gets 1 at the start of his turn. After, we're going to add 2 more there because of this. He goes to attack us. The professor is going to jump in the way. It would have done 2, 3, 4, 5 damage. Professor is dead. He sacrifices himself valiantly to protect us. Then we have 2 encounter cards. First encounter card is a treachery card. When revealed, each player puts the top card of their deck into play face down as a drone minion. That's no big deal. We'll keep that. Second encounter card. Each drone minion engaged with hero attacks. That's absolutely fine because it's going to attack us. Do 1 damage. Let's just make sure. Each drone minion attacks. If no attacks are made, put the top card engaged with you. Nope. All right. So we get one of this, and we get a resource because we have 1. Lovely stuff. All right. So it's time to knock his ass into next week. Clarity of purpose gives us 2 resources. Let's start there. Take a hit point. Let's draw a card. See what we get. Huge wooden hammer. That's going to help us immensely with our basic attack. We're going to do 4 damage instead of 2 damage. So we're going to bring in the huge wooden hammer. It's going to cost us 2 resources to bring it in. Can we bring in SPDR? We have currently 2 allies, so yes, we can. We're going to bring in this for some genius. He is ready. And he has to attack and do 1 point of damage. Unfortunately, 1 point of damage. No, wait. 1 point of damage will knock this out. Boom, even better. Oh, Maria Hill's back. Nice. Okay. So I might as well knock out Ultron with Spider-Man. Boom, he's going to take 2 damage and knock him out. Ultron gets flipped over to his second sign. And 22 hit points. He's still confused though. Okay. Oh, and we have our huge wooden hammer. And I'm going to do a basic attack. I'm going to use this and the hammer. We're going to do 4 damage. He's down to 18. Let's see who. Oh, we got the professor. We have Maria Hill. That's fine. We are going to make the call. Again, we're going to make the call. And no, we can't. We already have 3. We already have 3. So that's... but you know what? We can get rid of Captain America. Boom, boom, boom. He's going to do 2 damage. Get knocked out. 2 damage. Then I will make the call. And I will use... One, two, 3 to bring him right back. Make the call. 1, 2, and the helo carrier for 3. Makes the call. And now he's going to punch him again for another... Well, you know what? We're going to thwart for 2. Why not? Alright, he's down to 16 hit points. He's in big trouble. We're going to ready everything. And this game is almost over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to stay in. Do I want to flip down? Hang on a second. He's confused. Yeah, let's flip down. Which we can then use the Daily Bugle to give us a resource. Okay, then we would refresh. Everything comes back. And we're going to get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which is Power in All of Us, Last Stand, Swinging Web Pig, Warriors of the Great Web, Cartoon Physics, and the Tri-Skeleton. I don't think it's going to matter. He's going to be in big trouble. So, 1 at the start of the turn. We're going to add an extra 2 there. He's confused. And then we have an encounter. And the villain's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 2. Plus 1, 3. 2, 3. Plus, he heals 1 damage for each thrown minion engaged with you. We have 0 engaged with us, so he heals for nothing. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you, Ultron. Because you schemed, you did not attack us, you did not put a minion on us. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you. Although he has 7 on there already, but that might not matter because he only got 16 hit points. It's our turn. We're going to use the Daily Bugle. Put a resource on here. We're going to... do we need to ready? No, we got 7 hit points. We're going to... Adventure Mansion, draw a card. Okay. How much damage can we do? 2, 4, 8. Not enough. Unless we got... he's got a thwart, so I can get him back in my hand. I can do 4 with the big hammer. Can I ready then? No, I can't ready. I'm just wondering if I should heal or if I should use my 4 damage with the big hammer. But I don't think with the 4 damage we're still going to kill him. So we're going to heal. We're going to heal, which is going to give us another resource. Ready. And we're back up to 12. Oops. 12. Then I'm going to flip over. And I'm going to use Clarity of Purpose to get 2 more resources. Okay. I don't know what we're going to buy. Oh, here's 6 damage right here. Deal 6 damage to an enemy. We're going to use these 3 right there. 6 damage to an enemy and confuse them. Boom. 6. He's down to 10. We're going to have Spider-Man attack for 2 points of damage. He's down to 8. We're going to have SBDR thwart for 2, which will put him back into our hand. We will then use the Power in All of Us to bring him right back. And then he's going to attack for 1. He's down to 7 hit points. Actually, we're going to play the Last Stand. When an ally you control gets +3 to his attack. 1, 2, 3. He's down to 4 hit points. But then he gets discarded. Okay. So that was last stand. Can we do 4 freaking points of damage? I don't think so. God darn it. We can do 2 with Captain America. So we'll do 2 with Captain America. He's down to 2 hit points. Wow. And we're going to play the Web of Life of Destiny for these 3. We're going to ready everything. And unless he kills this turn, it is over. Let's just say that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Repellent pig, strength, clarity of purpose, make the call, organic webbing. It's over if he doesn't kill us. So 1 at the start of his turn. We will use the second option to put this down and face down in front of us as an enemy. He will then go to attack us. We're going to have Americat jump in the way. Americat is dead. He is dead. After he attacks you, put the top card of your deck into play face down. Engage with you with the drone minion. So I guess we would have to do that. We would have 2 drone minions attacking us, doing 2 damage. We're down to 10, but we get 2 resources as return. That's fine. And then we have an encounter, and the encounter is under attack. When revealed, each player chooses to either place 2 threat here or deal 3 damage to their hero. We'll put 2 threat there. That's fine. That is 3 for 5 threat. 5 threat. Okay, and he's got 2 minions on us. Oh no, but he's got 2 hit points. So guess what? We're going to win. Well, the question is, how do we want to win? Like, we can make the call and bring in Americat. We're going to do that. We're going to make the call, bring in Captain Americat, and he's going to do 2 damage and kill Ultron. Very easy. Wow, man, this guy, Spiderham, are you kidding me? Like, the resources you get with this character is, like, how many cards do you get to put in play? It's insane. Wow, just nuts. Just crazy. Like, he's out of control, broken almost, man. Holy crap. That is out of control broken, I'm telling you. Well, I have to run. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Did you hear the Greater Than Games is back? I did see something about them back. They will continue to release Senseless the Multiverse Definitive Edition. They will make new expansions as well. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate your letting me know. I see you're using the Senseless the Multiverse dials. Yes, the best dials in the game. Well, thank you for letting me know that. It's nice to know that my subscribers are watching my back just to make sure I know what's going on. I do appreciate it so much. I do. So thank you. I appreciate it. But that is another episode. Spiderham, man. Poof. He is so good. I mean, it's hard to go to back to another hero, like go back to, like, say, Natasha Romanoff after playing Spiderham. Like, are you kidding me? Like, Spiderham just, like, cheats. Like, he basically cheats the game. It's just insane. But we'll be back with some more gameplay soon. Until then, my friends, you take care of yourselves. Thanks for the info, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye for now. Take care, and we'll see you guys soon. See you.